Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
Hello, everyone. Thank you again for tuning in. Family, today I'm sharing a quick recipe. My oven baked jollof rice, yes, with my chicken. And of course, I will need my whole chicken. If you can get the organic or corn-fed chicken, preferably, that's the best. Now I'm using my scissors because it's going to come in handy. I'm going to be cutting this whole chicken in half. So I've just turned the chicken. I've taken the bottom part off as you saw earlier, turned the chicken, and I'm just cutting just by the vertebra of the chicken. So after cutting that part, turn the chicken over and then still using your scissors because that comes in handy as I mentioned earlier. Just cut the softer part of the breast and that just makes for an easy. There'll be a little snag just by the chest area. Yes, but if you have a very good scissors, that would help. I'll leave a link in the description box, yes, so that you can actually get yourself a good pair of scissors in terms of one that I've used here. Now I'm using my steak knife, which has that rough edge, which helps a lot. And I'm taking the skin of the legs because I just need that beautiful shape coming through. I mean, you can cut that and discard that altogether, or maybe even just leave it and use it for your chicken stock or broth, may I say. After this, I'm going to clean my chicken. I have covered that in detail in a previous video, so I'll leave a link in the description box or pin it at the top and you can watch how I make that. Next thing is I've got my lemon and I am grating the zest of the lemon onto the chicken. I would also be squeezing the juice of the lemon, so I'm going for a tangy, refreshing flavor. Now, once I do that, the next thing will be my spices, and I'm going to start off with my red chili flakes. So that's going to add that residual heat, but it's not going to overpower the chicken. The next spice I'll be using will be my all-purpose mixed spice, which has that aniseed base of my holy grail. So I'll leave a link as well in the description box so you can make the wet version as well. Now I've also added some dry mixed herbs and that just makes a big difference, and I've drizzled it with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to mix all of this together until it's well combined and allow this to marinate for at least an hour in the fridge.
Ndudu by Fafa yeah. Koba Ndudu and Yukwelu Fafa. Come on, Ndudu and blow Fafa. Alaba flavors are all in my bala. Ndudu Vivin to
After an hour in the fridge, I did take the chicken out and allowed it to come up to room temperature, which took about 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm adding my salt to taste and rubbing everything over. I have preheated my oven as well at this point to 180 degrees. So of course, in order to make our jollof rice, we do need our stew. And I have covered in detail a lot of stew recipes that are suitable for jollof rice. Particularly, I made this beautiful corned beef stew that would just work perfectly well. Now, today the stew that I'm using is my Karahi spiced, yes, chicken stew. And I've covered that. I'll leave a link in the description box. So it's well spiced and just beautiful. That's the base that I'll be using for my jollof rice. So to my clay pot, I've added my stew and also added a little bit of water as well to it. Now, as I always mentioned, I do wash my rice, my preferred rice. I wash it till the water does run clear and soak it for at least about 10-15 minutes. So that helps cut the cooking time in half. And at this point, I'm just adding my soaked rice to my stew. I'm going to mix everything together until it's well combined, and you can tell that this clay pot is giving this jollof that smoky flavor already. Now this entire dish is going to be baked. I'm not roasting it, it's just baked, and so yes, it's going to be nice and just so and beautiful. A stress-free Sunday lunch, may I say. As you can tell, I did add the chicken to it, and then I'm scraping all the marinade as well. Now, what's going to happen is whilst the chicken is baking, the juice of the chicken is also going to permeate into the rice. And I'm just going to bake this at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. Yes, whilst, you can cater to other things as well. And here we have it. After 30 minutes, you have your baked jollof rice, which looks good, And, if you don't cover the chicken, then you'd have that brown effect. But of course, I covered it and, allow the steam to do its job. So it's almost like it's braised in a way. You know what I mean? Yes, and that's exactly how I liked it. But you can take the lid off and that can give you that brown effect or crispy skin. But we're going for that beautiful, juicy chicken. This is not any other food. This is Ndudu by Fafa. No stress, free Sunday lunch. If you do like what you see, please don't forget to smash the like button, share with your family and friends. Now, in my previous video, I covered the potato rice, yes, and you can use that same recipe as well for this exactly, and you can add your chicken pieces or your guinea fowl, whatever it is, to it and bake it, and you're good to go. Yet again, I'll leave a link in the description box, yes, so you can try this recipe if you did miss that. Now, if you also are subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Now, please bear in mind you need to activate your notifications if you haven't done so that anytime that I do upload a video, you are notified of it and you do not miss a thing. Yes, to my notification gang, how are you guys? Thank you ever so much for the love and support. You are appreciated all day long. Now, what to serve this with? I also covered my lemonade recipe, which is refreshing and beautiful and very easy to make, really. So yes, you can serve that with this, and that's beautiful. And just in case you want to go the traditional route of having your roast chicken, I've covered that, how to perfectly spice your chicken as well. Go for that and pair it with the rice crumpet. It's absolutely incredible. It's got that fermentation sweetness going through. And just in case you just don't want any of this wahala, you just want to go straight, try some egusi soup. You say what? We have it all covered here for you. Naturally, I'd leave the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog, fafagilbert.com, so do check it out. You find more traditional recipes on my other blog, indudubyfafa.blogspot.com. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat as Ndudu by Fafa, so you can pass by and say hi. Noral, thank you very much for my theme song. And until my next recipe, by the way, take care of you, be nice, be beautiful, be gorgeous. And guess what? I love you for you. And thank you very much for your support. And most importantly, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to leave your comments below. And especially when you do try the recipe, I would love to hear your feedback. Toodles, happy Sunday.